you got D-Lynn here on a new release music reaction video. Thank you to Diamond Rio Fan 1, BBBYpsi, and Epiphany for letting me know about the newest song from Home Free. This one did kind of have me scratching my head because it just sounded a little odd for our guys, but you know, I'm not one to judge, and usually whenever they come up with something to cover, they turn it around and somehow make me like it. So I'm gonna just go in open-heartedly with this one. Tonight's song is the Mississippi Squirrel Revival, released on Home Free's YouTube channel today, March 17th, or St. Patrick's Day. This is a cover of the Mississippi Squirrel Revival, originally performed by the American country and pop singer, songwriter, and comedian Ray Stevens. This doesn't seem to appear on Home Free's latest album, So Long Dixie, so I'm inclined to think that this is just maybe a one-off that they decided to do for fun. Ray's version can be found on his 21st studio album, He Thinks He's Ray Stevens, from 1984. In an effort to re-establish himself as a comic singer, the Mississippi Squirrel Revival was Ray's biggest hit from that album, reaching number 20 on the Hot Country Singles Chart, Hot Country Songs Chart today in 1985. What I was able to gather as far as what the song was about, because I was curious, just from the title alone, sounds like a little one brought a squirrel to church with him, and that just disrupted all the church folks, and I guess got them to change their evil ways into having revival. That's kind of the gist that I got. And I also found out that this is an animated video. I'm more than intrigued with this, and of course I'm pleasantly surprised, but not really, because Home Free, of course, are always innovative. With all that said, I'm going to react to Home Free and their cover of the Mississippi Squirrel Revival.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississippi to visit my granny in her antebellum world. I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees, free as a song. One day I happened to catch myself a squirrel. A squirrel! Well, I stuffed him down in an old shoebox, punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back in the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh, when that squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. Totally nuts. What happened next is hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was hell, but the fact that something was among us was plain to see. Plain to see. As the choir sang I Surrender All, the squirrel ran up Harv Newland's coveralls. Harv leaped to his feet and said, "Something's got a hold on me." Yeah! The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, "Hallelujah! Hallelujah!" Well, Harv hit the aisles dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and Harv thought he had a weed eater loose in his Fruit of the Loom. He fell to his knees to plead and beg, and that squirrel ran out of his britches leg unobserved to the other side of the room. There he goes, all the way down to the amen pew where sat Sister Bertha Better Than You, who'd been watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. Well, you should have seen the look in her eyes when that squirrel jumped her garters and crossed her thighs. She jumped to her feet and said, "Lord, have mercy on me." As the squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then to confess to sins that would make a sailor blush with shame. There once was a sailor filled with shame. She told of gossip and church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention was when she talked about her love life, and then she started naming names. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, "Hallelujah! Hallelujah!" Well, 7 deacons and the pastor got saved, and $25,000 got raised, and 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo on the spot. And even without an invitation, there were at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized whether we needed it or not. Now you've heard the Bible stories, I guess, how he parted the water for Moses to pass. All the miracles God has brought to this old world. But the one I'll remember to my dying day is how he put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel.
Hallelujah! The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church
In that sleepy little town of Pascagoula.
It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival.
They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah.
The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church
In that sleepy little town of Pascagoula.
It was a fight for survival
That broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah.
I admitted to Diamond Rio Fan 1 that I hate cartoons. It's just something that I guess I've grown up out of, even though I'm still a child. Anyways, I told him I hated cartoons, but that was cool. I liked that. That was super cute. So the storytelling in that was really cool. I liked how, you know, it was about a kid who brought a squirrel to church, and that squirrel caused such a ruckus in that it got everybody to do right in the church, I guess, like get rebaptized and volunteer on mission trips and to donate more money, you know, put more money in the offering plate. I didn't know one squirrel could do something like that. I just like how that all flowed, and the cartoon went right along with it. It was so cute. And I have to say that they got Home Free looking so right. Like, they got them like right down to every bit of them drawn, like animated. But the only thing I was wondering is how come they didn't give Adam his bandana? I know he's a respectable man and he doesn't wear a head covering in church, so that's cool. They also looked super bored in there. They were like almost asleep, like Austin. Like the way they drew Austin just cracked me up. I loved it. I loved all of it. And they made Rob a redhead, it looked like. Kind of looked like they gave him some red hair. Very interesting song. I liked how they sang it, Home Free. It was really lively, really, you know, fun. And like I said, went right along with the cartoon. The animation was amazing. Whoever did that, you know, tops. Like, awesome job. And yeah, Tim was very fitting to sing lead on that for sure. But the guys did excellent, you know, in the background. Definitely heard Adam back there too. So they never failed to amaze me with what they come up with. That was a really fun video. Like, it definitely made me smile. I wasn't sure what I was gonna think about it, but I could sit here and say that I enjoyed that cartoon. Thank you so much, Diamond Rio Fan 1, BBBYpsi, and Epiphany. And if anyone else told me about this video and I just didn't see your comments, I apologize, but I thank you as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave me a like. And if you're new to my channel, I hope there's something on here that will make you want to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me on this new release reaction video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!